Hello again. This is just a quick tour of actually the dining room slash I turned into a little arcade room. First off, we just have the treadmill I used since all this COVID stuff is happening, basically just to stay inside and get my workout on. Pretty cheap from Amazon, but it works well. Slow speeds, it kind of stutters, but once you get up in high speeds, it starts to move like smoothly. Next up, we have this foosball table. I think it's my third one. Usually, what I did was I got one for free, used it for a while. My friend wanted it, sold it to him for dirt cheap, used that money and picked up a better one. In the future, would want a tornado. I'm really big into foosball, and my sons don't really play too much, so kind of right now it's kind of just sitting there getting dust. But hopefully later on, when all this stuff dies down, I could start inviting some of my friends over to play again. Next up we have here is the arcade cabinets. I have 4 total arcade one-up cabinets, and I always tell people best time to buy is from Walmart when they drop in prices. Most of these I got for was about $149.99 each. So just wait for those to drop because they do drop. Also, make sure you check the Walmart app a lot because sometimes it'll show the sale of it on there, but when you go into the store, it's actually original price of like $2.99 and $3.99. So, other things I have are these Target little stools. They work perfectly to sit on and play the games. Not really a person of the fan of the risers. The reason why is because it just takes up a lot more space. It hires it, makes it stand positions pretty cool. Reminds you of arcade, but this will do. I like sitting down playing my video games anyways. I'll kind of turn on these games real quick so you can kind of see how they work here. These are the first models usually, so they're not as good as the newer ones coming out. And I know you can order the cabinets with the covers, the plastic covers for these parts. These are the old school ones, so they don't have those covers right now. I'll probably pick up some later on in the future. But the one I play most is with me and my son is actually the Street Fighter cabinet. I always played that when I was a kid. I grew up playing this game. The one I played the most was the Super NES Street Fighter 2 Turbo with the code. And here's the final fight with, looks like Final Fight, Ghost and Goblins 1944, and Strider. Really like Strider playing that game in 1944, of course. I like those shoot 'em up games. They're really easy and fun to play. 2 players fun with that one. I like the artwork on these things. They're really nice. I keep them in pretty good condition here, but like I said, I wish I had the plastic covering for all of them. Next, they have the Street Fighter cabinet, Championship Edition, Street Fighter 2 Edition, the Super Street Fighter 2, and the Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Usually me and my son play basically just the Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, so we can change the speed of it. Next up here we have the Centipede cabinet, which comes with Crystal Castles, Missile Command, Millipede. Game I play the most, probably Centipede on this cabinet. Old school retro, I loved playing the games when I was young. My parents took me to the bowling alley and Centipede was always there. Last one we have is Asteroids. This was my cheapest one. I think it came out to like $80 or something like that from Walmart when they were just trying to get rid of them. Only downside of this one is their turn knob right here. That click sound, and it doesn't work that really good. I wish it had the ball bearing in there to make it smoother, to make it feel like the original or heavy. I know you could buy the upgrade, so I'll probably buy an upgrade later on of it. There you go. But really nice cabinets. These ones, volume controls are not that good. It's either off, super like medium sound, or like really really loud sounds. But really fun games to play. Next thing I'll probably buy is a friend will probably be making me a dartboard stand. I actually really want to move this treadmill upstairs into one of the bedrooms and just place up a dartboard here because the distance here, you notice, is a fairly good distance from the door here to the dartboard, so you can actually have a good distance to play professional wise, I guess, competition length darts. But one is basically the dartboard cabinet electronic version. I'm not really into the metal ones. Don't want to put whole bunch of walls on here, and I was probably going to soundproof the walls on the side so if I actually miss, doesn't damage the walling. But other than that, this is the tour of these ones, and like I said, I think this is came out to under $500 for all these systems if you get them at the right time frame and the pricing. So keep looking at Walmart and other stores for those discounts, and they'll be dropping off. So we'll see what I get after that, and thanks for watching.